like over 5 grand and we still don't have an answer. So, just got some deliveries from Pet Circle. I'm hiding my address. Got a cat tree, a cat scratcher, and some cat litter for my girl. Ma'am. See the difference on camera, but that's the actual wood grain of it. It's so annoying because on the photo it looked like this. So I think what I'm gonna do is put the rest of these upside down. This one I couldn't really because there was a washer in it, a hole for the washer pre-cut. So probably gonna do these upside down. starting. Hello, good morning. I think where you guys would have seen me last was probably that footage from my birthday. Not the last time you see me, sorry, like the last time I filmed really. But yeah, after I really thought I was gonna have a really good birthday week. I took the week off work so I could finally like spend the week doing nothing. Every time I've taken leave so far, it's just been me like doing something like moving, cleaning or whatever, and yeah, I really haven't had time to myself. So this time I was like, you know what, I'll book the week off and then I won't plan anything for my birthday. I didn't have anything planned for my birthday either. I just wanted to have lunch or breakfast, sorry, with my girlfriends, and that's about all I wanted to do whatever I wanted throughout the week spontaneously. Of course, as you know, things don't always work out the way you want it to. Basically, in the last few days during my birthday week, we spent like the majority of the days taking our girl Rosie in and out of hospital. So our girl Rosie, basically she didn't eat for 2 days and we were super worried, so we took her straight to the vet. And yeah, it was kind of scary because they were like, oh, like this blockage in her abdomen or whatever. I can't remember what he said, but the vet was sort of like, oh, mind you, like our regular vet is quite far from where we live now. So we drove all the way there, and then the vet was sort of like, oh, she's got some blockage in her. We're gonna have to keep her for a couple hours while we do some tests, like blood tests, like x-ray, blah blah blah. And we were just like, what? Like, is it really that bad? Like, if she's got some blockage, shouldn't we just, you know, give her some medication to poop it out or something? But we just thought it was like super excessive. But you know, like, what are you meant to do? Like, I'm not gonna say no to a vet, and obviously we want the best for our girl, so we're like, yeah, whatever, go ahead. But eventually it felt almost like a scam. But yeah, I'm so glad that we decided to go through with the blood work and the blood test in the end, because as they found out, her creatine, I think it's called creatine, please correct me on this, I'll show it on the screen. Basically in her kidneys, basically that level, the healthy amount was about like 100, not healthy, but it's like the highest that it could be was about 100 and something, and then her levels were at 1,200, so she was 10 times over like whatever the toxicity was in her kidney. And we like, I just didn't know what to do. And then the vet kept being like, did she drink any coolant from the fridge? Was there like any flowers in the house? And we're like, oh shit, I realized I got some lily flowers for my birthday. Basically, my partner dropped me off to the breakfast. We had breakfast, and then he went home with the flowers, and then I went out with my friend, so I didn't think of anything. So yeah, it's a horrible situation. So the vet suspected that was the cause of it. At that point, there was just no treatment, and the vets weren't really giving us any answers. And at this point, like, we spent $700 just that day and have no answer at all. You can imagine how that was. We have no answers, we spent a bunch of money, and she wasn't getting any better, like, on that day. So eventually the vet was like, hey, you should really take her to like an after hour vet, like an emergency vet, where she could be administered and basically be hooked up to an IV drip. And we took her there to the emergency vet, and they did a bunch more tests on her. That day was so much better. I think it's because it was specialist vet. Apparently looked at the x-ray that the last vet did, and I can't remember exactly what he said, but he was just saying that there's something wrong with the kidneys, and they could find, like, can't remember, it was like 2 holes or something. That's what I thought in each of a kidney. He was like, it's very unlikely that would be the lily that caused that. Like, I think the lily toxin from the lily plants cause some kind of like poison, but it couldn't do that much damage to the kidney, essentially. And basically, to keep it short, Rosie has spent the last few days being in and out of the vet and also the emergency vet. We've spent like over $5,000, and we still don't have an answer as to why her kidneys are like that, or you know, what triggered it. And yeah, it just makes me feel really shit about the vet system. I just feel like we're getting sucked dry at this point. Maybe that's not the right expression, but yeah, I don't know. It's just shit, because we just got another call this morning as well to basically tell us that the urine result that was sent away a few days ago, it showed nothing. So at this point, we have no answer. And the latest vet that was treating her sort of said, hey, like, she probably has something called acute kidney failure. She gave us a pamphlet about it, but at the end of the day, they can't really tell us anything because they're not definite about it, and they don't want to get sued if they or diagnose her with the wrong thing. But I think going forward, we'd be putting her on like a special diet, and then just monitor her every day essentially. And yeah, it just feels really shit, because it's like, I hope she's having a good quality of life. Like, I'm trying my best, but I don't know if she's in pain or not. And yeah, she spent the last day at home, and she's been pretty happy to cuddle up to everyone. She was never a cuddler before, so it's kind of nice to see her like cuddling up to us. But I really, really hope that she's not in pain, and we're just trying to give her the best life that we can. And then at the end of the week, we're gonna take her to our regular vet again to get another blood test and basically find out if her levels has gone up or down. Hopefully down, but she seems pretty happy at home. She's eating, she's drinking, she's pooing and peeing. So yeah, I was really hoping to film a lot during my birthday week, but yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. But she's home now, she's happy, feeling better, hopefully. That's the update. I haven't even finished my bagel at this point. Anyways, this is the end of the video, I think. So really sorry to end on a semi-bad note. But yeah, thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, say bye.